Life's not infinite, it's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Will it click? Looking for the next new fix. Is this the new kind of sick? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? They say they have the answers, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answers, but it's always pay to enter. And isn't life funny? Make some money, spend it all to feel less crummy, and think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. Well, what else? Sit by ourselves, think about the hands we're dealt and all our guilt. Think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. They say they have the answers, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answers. It's always pay to enter and enter.
Good morning, Beaux. Hope you slept well.
How much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? This is it. Life's not infinite, it's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
Come on, Kelly's. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video here with Our Brown Farmhouse. My name is Nico. My wife's name is Natalie. And we have 4 beautiful children here on our homestead in Central Florida. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you join us on this journey. And let's get into this, y'all. So, continuing the theme of our last 2 to 3 videos, which is just spring cleaning and getting things in order on the homestead. So, got these beautiful flowers from Walmart. Can't beat the prices from the Walmart Garden Center. And just to add a little pizzazz, a little splash, a little something to the homestead. I like the way it looks. So, started my day getting that done. And then y'all know I gotta go visit my girl, Frankie. So many of you love Frankie content. And we try to get a good mix in our videos of all of our animals. There's so many, right? Which ones to show, and we don't want the videos to be an hour long. Maybe some of you would like that, I don't know. But here's some Frankie love for those that are fans of our emu Frankie, and she is a female emu. And yeah, this is her mix and she loves it. And hey, I think I spoke about it in a previous video how the food she drops, although I think is disrespectful because the food is expensive, it doesn't go to waste because the hens that you see here, they peck it all up, y'all. So everyone's getting fed. Frankie's happy. The hens are getting a free snack by way of Frankie's messy eating, and everyone's happy. So thought I would share that with y'all, a little Frankie love. And look at all these eggs, y'all. All the colors. We're so happy that this coop is back in business. So I collected all of these eggs, and I threw a couple to the chickens, so they're eating up the shells and they finished up the yolk already. Now we just have to get Egypt's coop back online. Got a lot of eggs, y'all. A lot of eggs. We back in business. So I mentioned in a previous video that part of my spring cleaning was going to be pressure washing out the Egypt's chicken coop. So here are some of those removable boards I told y'all about. See, the camera's going everywhere. It's hard to record and do this stuff, and I didn't have my tripod, but I'm getting these pieces cleaned off, getting the chicken poop off of them, so it could be nice and clean and just a fresh start as we approach the spring season. And man, love a good pressure wash. It's a great start for the coop, and here they are back in Egypt's chicken coop. Look how clean they are. And I love how the pressure washer took off a little bit of the paint, gives it like an antique feel. So I think I'm gonna rock with that, and I'll eventually will repaint them. And so many of you are fans of Egypt's chicken coop, so you just saw the inside of the coop, and this is the chicken run. And the chicken run, I believe it's 24 by 32 or something like that. We have a whole video series on the build of this chicken coop and chicken run, so check it out if you haven't already. It's that time, y'all. We have to get Beaux and his hooves taken care of. So I'm trying to get him out of his stall, and I'm coercing him with some feed, and it was a slow process because donkeys are notoriously stubborn. They move on their time and at their speed, but I eventually got him over to where the farrier needed him. And speaking of the farrier, yes, y'all, we're finally getting his hooves done. If you've been here a while, you know we show every time his hooves get done. The farrier was supposed to come in December, and then he was supposed to come in early January, but he was sick. He was down and out. And then once he was up and at him again, he had a schedule, and he had to get us back on the schedule, get back into his routine, because so many of y'all were being extremely judgmental in the comments about his hooves. And, I'm not going to lie, maybe I got a little bit defensive because, like, y'all know we take care of his hooves. So if they're not getting done, it's for a good reason. We didn't want to switch farriers, but we almost had to. But we're glad that he's back up on his feet. He's like 6'10". You'll see shortly. He's like 6'10". He's a real tall guy. But he's back on his feet, and we're getting his hooves done. But y'all were beating me up, man. Like, y'all were, I think the kids nowadays, they would say y'all were cooking me. Y'all were roasting me. Y'all were on my head. Y'all were letting me know that Beaux needs his hooves done. So we're getting his hooves done. Y'all can stop, roasting me.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
We have some friends of ours that were like, his hooves need to get done. Oh, yeah. And then also some like followers of ours, because we post on social media. Yep. And they were like, his hooves need to get done. Being extremely judgmental. And we're like, look, we're playing phone tag and got a lot going on. And
He's probably busy.
yeah, so we're glad that you're finally out here to get this done.
Y'all, we just got home from breakfast, and I'm trying to catch Mocha because look, Egypt soccer net that flew in here, it looks like probably during the hurricane, we just didn't see it, and she keeps running from me. And y'all, when I actually noticed this, I had to run over because I saw her tugging. It looked like she was stuck like on a part of the playground with the net, and she just was calling out. The other girls were calling out. So at this point is where I got her off the playground. But as you can see, she's running, and we believe the soccer net got blown into the field during the hurricane, and it's that pasture, we don't go in there often, so we never noticed it. But we know from experience with Big Mike, when they get something stuck on their head, it's not a safe situation for goats. It's very dangerous because what if they get stuck in something else like the electrical fence? So we wanted to get it off as soon as possible. So what I ended up having to do after trying to get her to come to me was get feed, go into their stall, and call all the girls earlier than when they normally would eat, so you could see them coming. And then after 2 attempts, I was able to get her get all of them in the stall, but close the door behind them so that I can wrestle with her to take the net off. But trying to be careful because she has big horns. And then I was able to get it off. Well, got it off, but y'all, it was hooked on the little red thing, her tag on her ear, and she pulled, and the string was attached to my hand, cut me. But at least she got it off. And now they get a little midday snack because it's about 11 o'clock. Those of you who remember when Nico had to wrestle Mike, I know it wasn't that bad, but in my brain, that's what I kept thinking because she was swinging those horns. And we had a chance to go to the Kumquat festival in Dade City, and it was even bigger this year. Nico and I stumbled upon it last year, but we took Sahara Jade, Pharaoh, and the baby with us, and they had so many cool booths where they had some handmade crafts, like these wreaths here that were really beautiful, maple syrup. Nico got to try some different plants, just so many different things at each booth. So we took some time to explore and just have some family time, and of course we had to try some things with some kumquat in it.
And at this festival, y'all, there's people from all across the United States. So like the maple syrup mom mentioned, I believe that one family was from Vermont. But there's people from all across the country because this is a once a year festival and it's pretty large. So if you happen to be in the Central Florida area, Dade City, which is essentially on the outskirts of Tampa, in between Tampa and Ocala, I guess you could say, but closer to Tampa, you should definitely check it out.
Nico found a sign, y'all. What is it, He found a sign. Some donuts. Are you excited? Are you licking your jacket? Hi.
We'll get a drink from somewhere else.
And I had to get a lobster roll. Look at this deliciousness. So excited. They had at this booth a bunch of different cast iron items, and some of them I've never seen before, so that's pretty interesting. And I met someone who was from Alabama, so she and I were able to have a conversation around what she does with her skillets, and so that was cool. And then I asked SJ over here on the side, do you know what this is? And she said, I think it's a telephone, and she only knew that because of a cartoon. But she had never seen one in real life, so that was funny because she was shocked that they were real phones that she could actually see in person.
And this is a restaurant in Central Florida called Florida Cracker, and they had a kumquat cider. So I definitely had to try that out. And y'all know Sahara's going to find the dresses, y'all. So this booth was a matching dress for her size and her doll, so y'all know she had to pick something out.
For Thor.
It's a magnet.
That's cute.
So y'all, baby Pharaoh hasn't been feeling like himself the past 3 to 4 days. We don't know if it was a common cold, the flu, an ear ache because he has more teeth coming in, but he's been down and out, y'all. So he's been at home with me and mom, and we've been doctoring him up and giving him medication, and you know, it's just been pretty sad how he's just been moping around, but over the past 3 to 4 days, he is slowly starting to get better, and he's just about back to him back to his normal self, so he could get back to school with his friends because he loves his friends and he loves his teacher. But now that he's starting to feel better, mom and I got a call from the elementary school that Sahara Jade has a temperature of 104 degrees. So we had to go pick her up from school. We've been doctoring her up, gave her some medicine, and now she's lying in my spot of the bed. What do you know? But yeah, now Pharaoh's feeling better and she's out. But check out this next video. I thought it was pretty funny because baby Pharaoh really thinks he's as small as his baby sister.
What are you doing, dude? You swinging? That's for your sister.
Oh. What do you think?